सत्य साई मन मोहना मोर मुकुट धारी वृंदावन संचारी
Dhari, Brindavana Sanchari, GOPI RANJANA, MURALIDHARA, GIRIDHARI. In the next 15 minutes, all of us will travel and reach Brindavan and live in that night in Brindavan when Krishna performed Rasa Leela or Rasa Krida as it is mentioned in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Let all of us travel together and be the Gopikas and enjoy the bliss of Krishna in the next 15 minutes. Govinda commenced Rasa or sportive dance with the devoted and worshipping gopis who formed a circle with one another's arms intertwined. Then, having stationed himself between every two gopis, Krishna, the Lord of all yogas, commenced in that circle of gopis the festive dance known as Rasa Leela, with his arms about the neck of the adjacent gopis. Every gopi felt that her dearest Lord stood by her side. As many gopikas were there, as many Krishnas were there. The sky became filled with hundreds of chariots of devas and their consorts. They were longing to witness the divine dance. The great Gandharvas began to sing Sri Krishna's pure glory. Then the circle of Rasa dance was filled with the sounds of bracelets, bangles, anklets and small bells of the dancers enjoying the company of their beloved Lord. In the minds of those Gopikas, the glorious Lord, son of Vasudeva, shone along with great brilliance and beauty like a large emerald at the center of a garland of golden beads. The gopis were immensely delighted at the touch of Sri Krishna, whose music filled the whole world. They sang in the highest pitch with great love. A gopi proceeded to sing in chorus with Krishna the notes of the gamut. She suddenly raised her voice to a higher pitch and sang beautifully. The Lord highly praised her by saying, "Well done, well done." The gopi, thus having been encouraged, raised her voice to Durvatala. Krishna again honored her. Another gopi got fatigued during her dance. The jasmine flowers began to drop from her braid, and her bracelets became loose on her wrists. She threw her arm around the neck of Sri Krishna and pressed him close to her. Another gopi was dancing and singing by his side, jingling the anklets at her feet. When she got fatigued, she pressed Sri Krishna's comforting lotus-like palms to her bosom. With the beauty of their face enhanced by the lilies on their ears, with their foreheads decorated with flowing locks, with drops of sweat on their face, the gopis danced with the glorious Lord to the accompaniment of the music of their bangles and anklets in the court of Rasa, where the humming bees were the songsters. Sri Krishna sported with the beautiful damsels just as a child plays with image reflected in a mirror, delighted them by affectionate glances with winning laughs and enchanting smiles. Though the Lord always finds delight in himself alone, yet he sported with the gopis in playfulness in as many forms as there were gopis. The touch of Sri Krishna's hand gave immense delight to the gopis. They sang songs of his meritorious deeds and offered homage to the Lord with the splendor of their cheeks, glowing with effulgent gold earrings and curly flowing locks, and with their delightful glances and smiles, sweeter than nectar. Then Lord Krishna entered into the waters of the Yamuna along with the gopis in order to refresh himself, just as a leader of an elephant herd accompanied by the she-elephants plunges in the waters after having broken through the dams. The bees also followed him, singing his glories like great Gandharvas. Thereafter, Sri Krishna was sprinkled with water by those youthful gopis who looked at him affectionately and smilingly. The celestials showered flowers from their aerial cars and sang his praises. Thus, the Lord, who finds delight in his own self, sported in the Yamuna like the leader of the elephants. It goes on. Now, a question which might occur in the mind of a normal human being when he or she goes through this Rasa Leela. For the sake of humanity to come in thousands and thousands of years, King Parikshit takes the lead and asks Sage Sukha, "O sage, the glorious Lord of the universe did incarnate himself by a portion only to establish dharma and uproot adharma. How then he chose to act against dharma by making love with others' wives? Bhagavan Sri Krishna is the perfect being. He has nothing to desire or gain. Why did he perpetrate this unworthy act? What could be his idea? Oh, holy sage, please remove my doubt in this point." This is a question of a man who sees a man as a man and a woman as a woman, as most of us, all of us do. Sukadeva replied, O king, the lords of beings are seen now and then, apparently, not in reality, apparently to go against dharma. But such acts do not affect those powerful beings. It does not become an evil act on the part of the great spiritual beings. Fire consumes everything but remains untouched by their evils. It is ever pure. But the weak man who is not a master of his passions, who is a slave of his body, should never think of such acts. If he does such acts through ignorance, he is sure to be destroyed. Even as a man, except Rudra, meets with destruction if he consumes poison. It is only Rudra who could drink the poison that came out of the ocean of milk. Those who are free from egoism have nothing to gain by doing what is declared good, nor have anything to lose by doing an improper act according to the contrary. We will cut short and then we will see what Swami writes in Srimad Bhagavatam about the Rasa Leela. The devotion and the dedication of the herdsmen and maids, filled with elevated emotions, knew no limit. No less a person than Uddhava exclaimed on seeing them, Alas, I wasted all these years of my life. Having been in the cool, comforting presence of Krishna so long, so near him, I have not gained access to his love and his glory. My heart is not illumined by even a fraction of the devotion and love that these maids have for the Lord. Now, when Meera in Brindavan wanted to engage in a debate with a saint there, that saint said, I talk only with females, a male. I will not ever talk or engage in debate with any female. To which Meera says, Oh, except Shri Krishna, is there any other Purusha also in this creation? To me, only one Purushottama is Krishna. All of us are his bhaktas, and there is no distinction between us as male or female. Now, imagine those who have had the fortune of having darshan and more fortunate sparshan and most fortunate sambhashan with Swami. Just imagine, transport yourself to Puttaparthi. Swami is floating, Swami is gliding along and approaching us and standing near us, wanting to give us darshan, wanting to give us padasparshan, but as though he acts as if he is not even seeing us. He talks to somebody here, he talks to somebody there, but the will is to grant us the darshan and sparshan. Tell me truthfully, at that point of time, are we ever conscious whether we are a male or a female? And are we ever conscious that Swami is a male? Where do these distinctions come? When we are near the Lord and the Lord is nearer to us. My dear brothers and sisters, exactly that was the state of the Gopikas. To a man filled with passion, he sees these acts as an act between Krishna the male and Gopikas the female. There was nothing like male and female. It was just love, transcendental love. Devas and Devatas shed tears that we could not have this fortune. being with Krishna as Gopikas are having. In devotion, in the sequence, first Bhakta goes. Imagine when Swami has come near us, have we ever had our identity of our ego or our jiva? The Bhakta goes. When Gopikas were gone, they were not even having a single thought that they were female or Krishna was male. Then Bhagavan goes. And then at last the bhakti goes and everything is transcendent and all that remains is pure transcendental love. Where Bhakta, the Gopikas are gone, Bhagavan, Shri Krishna is gone. Vrindavan is gone. Rasa Leela is transcended. What remains as pure love. We have to reach to that level to enjoy the bliss of Bhagavan inside us. There is no male, no female. When it comes to Lord, only Lord is. And then we transcend that Lord with form also to reach that ultimate state of love. He who faithfully listens to or recites or expounds this sportful play of Sri Krishna obtains intense devotion to the Lord, attains wisdom, and very soon gets freed from the disease of the heart known as any passion. He quickly destroys his desires. He subdues his self and is freed from all ills that affect his heart. He annihilates the sensual impulse forever. The whole Rasa Leela is pervaded by only pure divine love, or the culmination of bhakti. It is a sacred yajna. The individual souls, gopis, melt themselves in the Supreme Soul or Shri Lord Krishna in the highest devotion. The two become one. That is what Vedanta says. The culmination of the Rasa Leela, the culmination of that transcendental love is where your ego is transcended and the Lord is transcended. The creation is transcended. What Jnana Marga says, exactly this. At that highest level, the bhakti meets jnana and both of them embrace together. There is nothing different as bhakti, nothing different as jnana. All culminates to the same samadhi state. This, whenever Krishna's glory is sung, whenever Gopika's name is taken, whenever Brindavan comes, Rasa Vilola Nandalala, we should elevate and evolve ourselves to that transcendental level of bhakti. The Gopikas they have showed us how to transcend the difference between the male and the female, how to transcend all the limited feelings as jivas and become one with God and merge with God and exist as that transcendental God or self or whatever you say. That is the significance of Rasa Leela and it is the beauty of Krishna avatar which fills us with total, pure, divine love. Jai Sai.